Pete needs a time.
Can I take your time?
No, you may not. Ms. Winnie,
I'm sorry, would you read the question?
what do you see as the most important role of the town board?
Most important role, one, is this emergency thing, a better plan. Two, everybody's talking about this plan for, I can't think of the name of it right now, lost thought. In other words, this is needed for possibly getting grants for certain things. It's not a set, I can't think of the name of it, it's terrible.
Master plan.
Yes, master plan, thank you, thank you. It's not a set thing, it just needs to be set properly, and more info, it's not it's a process. It's a thing.
Thank you. Mr. Friedel.
Most important thing is to actually listen to the people and find out what really our townspeople want and bring that back and use that and govern by listening to the people, not just a select few. I feel that is the most important. Myself, if you disagree with what it is, please educate me so that I will change my mind. I say that and I'll say it again. Talk to me and I will bring it back. And it's important for people to talk to us to find out what they want us to do, because we're here for the people. At least I am. I'm here for the people, and I want to do the best for the people, and that's why I got involved. And I don't always feel that happens in government. I'm not saying our local government, but I'm just government in a whole. They're in a bubble, and they like to do what they want to do and do what's best for them. And I think it's most important that, at least at the town level, we listen to the people and do what the will of the people is, not what some outside government agency is telling us what to do. For instance, we keep talking about this about the master plan. Well, Hardenberg's people said they don't want a master plan, so they voted and said no master plan. And I hear that from a lot of people, that this master plan isn't good, and just to go after a master plan to get grants isn't good enough, because there's always strings involved with grants. Or if you don't complete it, you have to pay back your grants. And then the federal government comes in and says, we want this or that because we gave you that money. It's not right. And for a master plan just to get grants, which Bert had stated.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Ray.
I think the most important thing in town is to keep all functions running. Highways, recreation, everything that we do, to keep it going for the people and what they want. Make improvements on all the things we can do and control the budget.
The role of government is for the people, and we're here, you put us here to do things the way you would like to see them done. It's not going to please everybody. Not everybody's going to agree with the people that put you in. So it's a fine line. You try to help as many people as you can, and you try to do the best for the overall population. And you're not going to please everybody all the time. That's just the fact of it. But it is for the people, first and foremost.
Thank you. Mr. Lighthouse.
What am I going to say? I've been here for 22 years. I think what I've done is the way it should be done. The office is open. The meetings are advertised. I think there's a certain amount of responsibility on the part of the citizens. If you're interested in something, find out what's going on, call somebody up, and go to a meeting, or come to the office, or talk to a town board member or department head if you have a problem. It isn't just all government. The main function, if you want to read it in the book, is to collect taxes and make sure that your constituents get the best bang for the buck. find out for yourself, and that comes under this communication thing. I believe maybe we've gone a little bit too far, but that's the way it is. And if you wanna find out, ask.
Thank you. All right, this is gonna be the final question. We do actually have a number of other questions on that, but we're running out of time. So, what is Olive's greatest asset and what is its biggest challenge? Ms. Winnie?
Olive's greatest access, I believe it's been a fine town for years, ever since I can remember. We have recreation programs for the kids for the summer. We have things for the seniors. We have a fantastic highway department. So there's a lot of plus. We have good residents. Everybody seems to be friends, and unfortunately something like this kind of makes things bad, but I love my town.
Thank you. Mr. Fredette?
Most important is the people of the town. It's a great town to live in. I grew up here, I love it here, I came back here, and I chose to raise my family here. I mean, it's a great place, and I'd like to keep it that way as a great place for our people to stay here. One of the big things I feel is we're losing people is because there really is no economic opportunity for this area. So one of the things we need to do is to try to get local people who will live here to come. The beauty of the town, it's a beautiful place to live. It's got great things. But we're losing that. And I'd like to try to keep it that way and keep it rural, keep it the way it is, and not have people telling us what we can and we can't do. Town of Olive should be home rule first, every time. We shouldn't be going out to the county. We shouldn't go out to the state and say, well, let you tell us what we have to do first. No, it starts here. It's our town. And we need to keep it that way and not let outside agencies and planners and things like that tell us what we have to do. Oh, it's only 30 seconds. I thought it was going to be a pink card. You know, it's just awful that if it isn't going to be ours, I don't know what to. I mean, I'm here for Olive because I grew up here and I always want to stay here. And I don't want to think, I really don't want to see too much change, only for the better. And some of the things that are happening, I don't think are for the better. And there's my pink card.
All right. Mr. Ray?
Olive is a great place to live. Like Peter said, most of us raised our families in this town. And it's for the people. Somebody needs help, people go out and help. They helped down in Boyceville with the flood. People cleaned out places, helped the business people. Olive is something special. It is where you can raise a family without having any problems.
Thank you. Mr. Hammond?
I believe Olive's greatest asset is its people and its character. Olive has always been a rural community. It's always been, you could walk down the street and everybody would wave to you. That's Olive. You go other places, you come in from other places, and people don't wave at you. They don't want to make eye contact with you. Olive has always been like that.